ship called the USS Shadow when I was on it. She was torpedoed in the Mindanao Sea by aircraft, Japanese aircraft. Blew the whole side out of the ship.
Where were you?
I was in charge of, actually I was director of the guns. I was up high on a tower and blew the whole, the Jills came over tree length and dropped fish on the starboard side, blew the whole, killed everyone on the whole starboard side of the ship, and of course sunk the ship. But that was Tacloban Lady. I know a lot about Tacloban Lady. But I was, the first ship I was on was bombed by the Germans in the Mediterranean Sea. That's when we lost most of the people.
Oh, was that ship?
Yeah. Lots of bodies in the water. No, I never thought I'd come back. Not after that. Then I went to the Pacific and that ship was torpedoed. Sunk. Killed everybody on the starboard side.
How old were you when you went?
I enlisted. I went down and enlisted in the Navy the day I was eligible.
Really?
And I think at that time it was, I'm guessing, probably 18, I guess. I mean, whatever the earliest was you could enlist. I went down and enlisted in regular Navy.
What year was that? Was that before or after Pearl Harbor?
Well, I'd say it was probably,
After
yeah,
Pearl
it was
Harbor?
after because, well, our first ship I was on was in the Atlantic, and I was put in as a gunner's mate on a, what they called a transport ship, you know, a regular ship with big guns on the back that they put on for the war. A 4-inch 50 was the caliber of the gun. I was gun captain of it. And then we went, I forget how many ships, we were going to Russia. And I forget how many ships we lost in that convoy, but probably about 10. And German submarines were just knocking us off. Chronology gets a little messed up. Then I was in the Mediterranean Sea and the German dive bombers bombed us and that ship. Lost a lot of people, a lot of dead in the water. Then they sent me back and I went to Newport, well, where'd they go then? Oh, I went to Princeton, to college. And then when I was done at Princeton, they sent me to NROTC, Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps. Then after I finished Princeton, I was put on a ship and went to the Pacific, and that ship was torpedoed in the Mindanao Sea, killed everyone on the starboard side. But I was used to war by then. I mean, it was nothing new. And I know I was happy when I came back under the Golden Bridge. I cried. Golden Gate Bridge, I cried, I know. Took them home alive. Then, where did I go then? I kept going back to sea anyway. And going up all the time, I mean. I started on I enlisted as apprentice seaman, and I ended up What did I end up? Do you remember? A chief something. But I would have stayed with the Navy except for Martha.
All my fault,
No, I would have. I mean,
all my
it was
fault.
a career, but I wanted a family.
You wanted to ride a horse across the wilderness.
You're right. Well, I wanted a family, basically. And that would, being at sea was a losing battle. I mean, you out there long enough, ship after ship got hit, that I was on anyway. And on one trip to Russia, we lost all our ships except one. And that was the one I was on. So that's a death. I didn't think I'd make it, but I did. And then where did I meet you, Martha? University of Louisville, wasn't it? NROTC, yeah, I was going to be an officer. Naval Reserve Officers Training, NROTC. So
You made the mistake.
they sent me to Princeton, and then after
Coming
Princeton,
to
they sent me to University of Louisville.
the last dance they had for servicemen, that you were sponsored by Masons.
Did you just happen to show up at that dance, Mima?
Well, I used to go all the time. There were a group of us.
She had lots of boyfriends besides me.
I did not. There were a group, we used to go, they'd have it every week. And it was the servicemen, but the girls that went had to be sponsored by Masons,
Okay.
and Daddy was a Mason.
Ah.
But it was after the war, basically. And,
A friend of mine and I went.
last night of the dances, it was the very last one, and he came. That was his mistake.
Paul, what was Paul's last name?
Haynes.
Yeah, Paul Haynes and I went. Gosh, we were kids. We put little bottles of liquor in our socks so we could drink, all of that. Gosh, we were such kids. Gosh, I still can't get over it. We went there and then I met Martha. Eventually her dad and I fell in love. When he loved me very much, I loved him very much. It was a great love affair. And gosh, I'd take the fire truck out, and I had a big truck with a lot of water on the back for fires. Man, he loved to, Hank, turn the pump on, let me spray some more. He'd just water all the trees. He loved it. Well, he loved everything I did. I mean, we fell in love, I guess. Because he had a Buick car. And I was able to use that, which was nice. And her mother liked me and I liked her mother. That helped. Of course, I think her mother liked all the servicemen. Well, anyway, we got along well. But her dad and I bonded for life. And, huh?